All right. Well, welcome back. This is our third episode.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like that. So me and Daniel, and we just like it. We think it's fun. So we're addicted to it. So this is what, 3 in 1 week, maybe?
Yeah. Well, we said we want to do a few in a row, right? Just to kind of get a feel for.
Yeah.
Like, how do we feel, right? Like, what do we like? What didn't we like?
Getting comfortable, like this little silly thing here behind me, you know, the back and forth dialogue. And today we're going to try it without a third person. So Tate's not here.
Mm-hmm.
See if we could bounce things back before we have some guests in. Yeah. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I've sent it to some people too, right? Just to kind of get some feedback and things like that. Just to, you know, see what we're doing. See if it's going to, I mean, I know we enjoy it. But.
Yeah. And you've had some people say that they want to come on, right, already?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. And a few people were like, no, I'm nervous with the camera.
I know. Well, who isn't nervous with the camera?
I know.
You know, I mean, did you feel 100% comfortable with the camera?
So initially I thought like, hey, the camera's going to bother me, but it's not like there's a cameraman. So I'm not seeing the camera, right? It's not like someone's in my face either. So,
but you know that this is something that is going to be viewed.
Yeah.
So like you're maybe paying attention to like, is my head this way?
Yeah.
Like, am I too relaxed? Is my leg weird? Is my posture off? Am I talking too much? You tend to get more like hyper focused.
I think initially, but as we get, I think initially, yes. The more we start talking and just really just how we would normally do at dinner or a pickleball court, then it was fine. Like, I didn't think about it.
And then once you get into the topic, like once we get into pickleball, it just rolls.
Yeah, you forgot about it.
Yeah, you just talk about pickleball.
Yeah, what did we do? An hour and 10 minutes last time, and I felt like it
flew.
Yeah,
right.
So quick.
Speaking of which, you played yesterday, right? Last night.
Yep. So Alicia and I, the Dink Tank had like a Halloween open play. So you just come in a costume or something along those lines and sign up. It was cool. It was good.
Would you go as?
Alicia she's always, I don't know if you know this or not, Alicia is the driver in our relationship. So she picks my costumes and pretty much everything. So I think we were Ghostbusters themes. She was dressed as a ghost, and then my shirt said, "Who are you going to call?" So
that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the whole thing.
That was it.
So you were basically Daniel with a shirt
on,
right?
She was more dressed up than I was. So.
Right. Was there other people dressed, like really dressed to?
Yeah. So Sean, the owner, he was in like in a full alien costume, like a blow up one, like he could barely move in it, kind of thing. So
and he played that way too, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and he did well.
He did. Yeah, absolutely. He, believe it or not, I'd hate to admit this. He beat us. He beat me, and all I had was a T-shirt on. Right.
You know, now that I think of it, maybe that's what I was missing in a tournament I just did. The alien suit. So he did well.
Yeah. Wow. Adam said after the game. So Adam played with me. He's like, I felt like there's just because he had alien arms like hanging off him. He's like, were we just distracted? Like, why could we not beat him? Even though he could barely move. Right. It's like, because when he's hitting the ball, it's like. You saw a lot of movement.
It was like an inflatable, like just popping off your body kind of thing. Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm making excuses at this point, right?
Right.
It didn't really affect me, but.
All right.
It was cool. It was good. There's a lot of, I think that's kind of it was just more of just have fun, right? It was just a relaxed atmosphere. I ended up knowing, of course, pickleball is a pretty small community. Knew probably a handful of people, but I think there was 35 people there last night.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Good time. And they're still trying to get launched over there. So
they seem to be doing pretty well, I think, though, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, people are excited.
Yeah.
I've only been there once, but I liked it. I know that they talk about some of the not so much the lighting, but like the court colors and stuff. And I think they're working on that, maybe, right?
I didn't ask. I heard they are, right? The kitchen's just a similar color as well. I heard they're working on that. I didn't ask last night. It does affect it a little bit, honestly. Yeah, it does. But it's not the end of the world either. Mm-hmm. So, the one thing I've noticed, I haven't played a lot of indoor facilities at all, I've played 2 indoor places, the Dink Tank, and there's a place in Jacksonville, but the place in Jacksonville had asphalt. The Dink Tank has like a rubber, it's a professional grade surface, but the ball does bounce slightly different.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
It just, to me, I felt like the ball should always bounce a little higher. And it never did. So, I even said something to Nate, who plays there all the time, our buddy Nate.
Yeah, he does.
And he mentioned that too. So he's like, yeah, it's a little bit of it because he plays there all the time. But I mean, nothing you're not going to adapt to. It wasn't like egregious, but a few times I'm like, man, I just thought that, thought I was going to be a little higher. So, but it was cool.
Yeah. Supposedly they're having a big event at Oxford tonight. It's almost like a plug. Right? It's almost a plug, right? Yeah. You can call it a plug. Maybe we'll get paid later or something.
You think that they will?
No.
Hey, we have make a call. Hey, we have 10 followers. Come on.
Yeah. At least.
Yes.
Yeah. So, they have like a Halloween event, like a costume contest, but it's pickleball orientated as well. If I had someone to go with, I'd probably go. But I think everybody's busy tonight.
Yeah. Tonight's a busy night for us. But I did see Left-Handed Dan, and he said he was going.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'll reach out to him.
Yeah. Do you have his number?
I do have his number. Yeah. He gave me a paddle one time that I used, a Selkirk.
Yeah.
He, I think he either, I don't know if he sells paddles or he's involved with the apparel in some way. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a side gig or I don't know if he's just knows somebody, but he has an endless amount of paddles that he doesn't bother using sometimes. And he'll just like give some away or maybe sell some off or whatever. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't either until that day. And he gave it to me. I'm like, I'll pay you. He's like, no, take it. Yeah. It's a good paddle for me for about, 3 weeks.
What happened to it?
I always, I still have it, but I move a lot with paddles. I change constantly. I owe you 120, by the way. Right? Keep forgetting to give it to you. I have it now, actually.
Yeah. I bought a new paddle and Tony confiscated it.
Yeah. That was actually a kind of a weird story because you got it that night.
I just took it out of the wrapper.
Right. So we're all there.
Yeah.
And Mark works at Engage. He came. They already had a prearranged thing. You paid him already or?
I paid him that night.
Right. So he basically hands him the thing, pulls it out of the plastic, hands him the money. I'm standing 5 feet away. Daniel says, hey, you want to use this? Want to try it? Like he didn't even try it yet. And like, I guess so. Yeah, why not? Yeah. So I scuffed it up real bad right away. Like, it was already had marks on it and everything. So, and I loved it. It was a great paddle. What do they call that? The Engage
Alpha Pro. I think it's the Alpha Pro, the 16 millimeter. So,
yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it felt good. So I knew you would like it. And I think you really you're borrowing Cheryl's paddle, right? So I'm like,
right, which I got to give that back to her too, or buy it.
So I was like, here, try this one. And I had a feeling you were going to like it. So
yeah.
No worries. I don't need 3 paddles anyways.
Yeah, but you ordered that paddle. So hopefully you can get it right away. But if there's going to be a new one coming either way, like I'm going to buy one anyway, you might as well take the new one because I pretty much demolished your paddle already.
You did say, I remember our first episode, you're like, I play hard.
I did. Yeah. I play. Well, I think maybe like 5 minutes later, I slammed into the fence. I bruised my side, my elbow. I play. I think it's because I need to work on things. So I play too defensive.
Yeah.
So like if I was a little bit better, I might not be so hard on my paddles or my body.
Control the ball a little more, of
course,
putting the pressure on them. Yeah.
Exactly. Instead of being so defensive and like laying out everywhere.
Some of that's you, but some of that's your partner too, right? Right. If you're playing with a partner who's popping a ball up, you have no other option to be defensive.
Right. And I enjoy it. It's fun for me too. That's the part of the game I like the most. Like even if I have no aspirations to get as good as I could get, which is hard to do because we're all addicted to the game. I would like to play just for that aspect, just for the what could I get? Like how fast can I move? How awkward could I put my body into a weird position and still make the play? It's fun.
Well, and I think you take pride in that, right? Obviously.
I do take a lot of pride in that. Maybe because of my age too. I don't know how you feel about this because you've been very active your whole life, like as an adult, like with sports like volleyball and things, which is athletic. It has a large level of athleticism in it. And I don't think I did to that level. Like I played baseball, a men's league, but often you're in right field, maybe getting 1 or 2 plays a game. Like how athletic really is it? So, but I was super athletic young. And then when I found pickleball, that really gave me an outlet to like recapture my athleticism, my speed. And I was like pleasantly surprised that I was able to get to a point where I could operate kind of like I did when I was young. I'm not quite Sam.
Yeah.
But I'm not that far off for my age. Like if you take the comparisons of age, 30 years different. And I do take pride in that. It feels good.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously, for your age, I haven't seen a lot of people move like you at all. So I know you like that.
Yeah, I do. It's fun.
And we always joke you're the wall, right? Like we try to hit the ball through you. Your quickness is there. Like that's one of your biggest attributes. So
right.
That's cool. But yeah, and baseball, yeah, it's tough, right? Even though you're still athletic out in right field, you just don't get as many opportunities to display it to everyone else.
Exactly.
So,
well, and also because you're not getting the opportunities, you're not getting the reps to really heighten your skills. MLB player is, and plus they're practicing, But when you're playing in a men's Sunday league, you're not getting shit.
No. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah,
no, that is true. So Oxford tonight, you signed up. Like, do you know how many people are going? Does it tell you?
I know nothing.
Nothing.
I just thought it sounded fun.
Yeah, I could see that being fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, you're dressing up, playing pickleball.
I'm not dressing up, but
probably having a few drinks, right?
Yeah.
Responsibly.
Yeah. I have a wedding to go to tomorrow, though, so I don't want to.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah.
Stay out too late or anything, but
yeah, get with Left-Handed Dan. I'm sure he'll be busy down there.
Yeah.
So you had your tournament.
I did. I had a tournament Wednesday.
So this was at Del Webb.
Del Webb was a 50 plus.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Have you played down there before? You ever been down there?
Never played there. I had a business in there actually. When I first moved to Florida, my whole business was in there. So I seen that pickleball court since I moved here, and I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
So I played there. They have nice courts actually.
How many?
There was at least 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people there. Because it was a 3.5, a 4.0, a 4.5, and a 5.0.
Oh wow.
So it was a lot of people, and there was like 8 to 12 teams in each category.
And you're all playing at the same time?
Not quite. There was a little overlap.
Okay.
I think the 3.0 started early, and then overlap at the 3.5, 3.5 overlap at the 4.
And what did you play?
I played the 4.5.
Okay.
And it was unfortunately we didn't place.
Okay.
But I thought it was really good play. And the reason is we were super even.
Mm-hmm.
It was a super even competitive tournament. What do I mean by that? Probably is so they break in 2 brackets, and there's 9 teams in mine.
Okay.
4.5. So we were in the 4, and there was 5 teams playing there. You played 3 games.
Yeah.
The best of each one will play gold.
Okay.
Together, and whoever wins, it's only 1 game. And the second best of each will play for bronze.
Okay. And what was your record after the pool play?
Okay, so one team out of the 4 really kind of got demolished.
Okay.
And the other 3, us being one of them, went 2-1. Right, so we're all even. So you're like, okay, now what? There's a differential. And we missed by a little bit. So it was awkward too. The first team we beat the team that beat us.
Okay.
And we played them both. And that didn't seem likely. Like the team that beat us seemed like they had a good edge over the team that we beat. But pickleball's finicky.
I was going to say, so in your loss, do you think you didn't play as well as y'all should have, or do you think they were on that game?
I think it was a combination of both.
Okay.
We had a little middle ground that Mark and I admit individually that we just kind of took shit. Somewhere between, we started off 4-0, 4-0.
In the game you lost?
Yeah. Goes to 15.
Gotcha.
The game. So, but we felt good. Like, I'm serving, the guys making mistakes, we're hitting him low. But most of it was like tightness. Like in tournaments, people get a little tight.
Yeah.
And like the guy I thought was like, okay, this is going to be a weak link. He's just like outright. I'm hitting like a drop kind of like as he's running in. So it's kind of hitting his feet. Yeah. But he's still getting it, but he hits it into the net. Like those kind of things happen 2 or 3 times. And we just quickly get 4 points on our serve, which we started. So you're like, we know what to do. We even say it to each other. That guy turned into an absolute animal afterward. I mean, he was just like a little cold for a second, just a little nervous.
So he was nervous, yeah.
He was an animal. I mean, we were trying hard to keep it away from him. So
you probably kept going back after him, and then he turned it on, and then you're like, okay, we got to regroup now.
Exactly. And his partner was no slouch either. So where do you go? We could beat them, but it's a hard beat. They were a good team. But I watched the game that they lost to the team that we beat, and they were playing poorly.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just the way the cards crumble. It's only 1 game per team.
Yeah, it's tough, right? It almost like you want to go best of 3 or something.
Right.
Yeah, so you could learn a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. Still, you had a good time. Everything was fun.
Everything was good. And but anyway, to go into the mathematics of that a little bit, and this is the way anyone who's done tournaments knows how this goes sometimes. If the team that beat us beat them like we expected, we're automatically going for bronze.
Is it head to head or?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
So the team that we lost beat the team that we beat.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
After us, we were done. We were done with our 3 games. We were watching it. So if they won like we expected them to beat the same team we beat, we're automatically going for bronze. We're like, okay, good. We're going for a medal. All right, we're not going for gold, but we'll go for bronze, and hopefully we'll win, and we'll come out with a bronze tournament in our first 4.5 together. Not bad. But quirky, that team isn't just beating the team that beat us. They're slaughtering them. I mean, they beat them like 15-6 or something.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So were you like actively rooting for the other team too?
Well, I said to Mark first, I said, this is good. We'll all be 2 for 1. So then we could go for gold. He says, no. He says, our point differential sucks.
So he already did the math.
Yeah, he was on it. Yeah. Like Mark was on it. He did all the math. And even that is quirky, really, because I'll tell you 2 things why it's quirky. The first game, we were destroying the team we beat. It was like 11-4, 11-6, something like that. And just kept climbing. We were stuck on 11 for a lot of turnovers. They were good. They were defensive. We couldn't put them out. Close to 15. And we would get 1. It was like 12-7. And we keep creeping. Next thing you know, we're fighting to win. And we beat them 15-13.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Right. So that's not a good differential.
Yeah.
So if we're going to finish the job.
Like a 15-9 or something.
Say it was 15-7 or 8. Yeah. That's point number 1. That already would have helped a lot. Maybe even got us going into gold.
Did you know prior to that point differential was going to matter?
I mean, we went into it knowing, and Mark was paying close attention to that. I was not.
Yeah.
I went in being like, let's just beat all 3 of them.
Would you have played any differently? Like, because sometimes you just play, hey, if I win for 15-13, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But would you have played any differently if you had known it?
I don't play differently.
Okay.
I have like a win or lose attitude. Like I can't get into that little point thing. Yeah. I'll let him worry about the details. Wherever it falls, it falls.
Gotcha.
But the other point too with the differential was the game we lost bad. When we took a shit, there's no reason for us not to have had a 15-11 game if we lost.
Yeah.
But they beat us 15-6.
Ooh. Yeah, so that's right there's going to knock you out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you only win your 15-13 and lose 15, yeah.
But if one of those things settled themselves, either we didn't lose so bad or we won big like we were heading to, we would have been fine. We would have hit at least the bronze or the gold.
Sure. So what's your takeaway? Say you played another tournament. Change anything? Would you do any routine be different? Anything along those lines from a tournament perspective?
Not really. The people who are watching us that know us that were there, like people we know that just happen to be watching, said great things about us. They said, like, you guys played good. Like you guys were on. You guys were hitting well, and I was being a little bit more aggressive and everything. And there's nothing really you could do. The only thing I could say is that me and Mark could have trained more a little. Like we not only did we not play even recreational for like 3 or 4 weeks together, barely seen each other, which is already not good, but we drilled a little bit the tournament prior. We drilled like at least once or twice a week, which keeps you sharp and like you kind of feel what each other's trying to do and shake and bake type stuff. Like what's going on.
Yeah.
So we didn't do any of that. We went in completely blind.
Just showed up. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That probably does help.
But I will say this. All the team, one more thing too. The team that we beat first, I think might have won the whole thing. So it goes to show, and there was 5 teams on the other side. So it goes to show you how competitive it was.
So you were in the right division then.
100%.
Because I think you told me prior, that was the first time Mark ever played a 4-5, right?
Yeah.
So that was the right division for you guys.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. And well, it's also 50 plus.
Yeah.
Got to take that into consideration. But if you had all these teams just playing recreationally at Cahajo, like all night for 3 or 4 hours, anything could happen. Like, we're all even.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
it was a good level of play.
Self-referee, like you refed your own games. There's nobody there at all. Okay.
Nobody there.
That's cool.
No.
Did you feel like at any point like there was any weird stuff going on, or all the guys were good?
What do you mean by weird?
Like just calls or weird, like any arguments, anything like that?
No arguments that I saw. I know there was one. We won the game anyway, so I didn't feel too bad about it. But there was one that I should have called on them, and I didn't. too nice.
Called it in?
Out.
Oh, okay.
I should have called it out.
You just played it. Yeah.
I knew it was out. Like it was a serve or a return. I can't remember, but I was all the way back. And it was out by at least 2 inches. And I knew it was out, but I played it and I was like...
Were you winning at that point?
I don't remember. I think it was early in the game and we won anyway. But still, like, you're like, can't do this in a tournament, man. You got to be real.
If it's really out, it's out.
Yeah.
So I haven't played in a tournament. You and Mark warm up on a side court? Or you just walk onto the court? Like, what is that? Yeah, they had a couple of courts that were available for the people that are about to play.
Not a lot, maybe 2 courts. So like we might be just using like a half a court and somebody else is using a half, but enough to get a little flow, get your drops in, get some drives in, dinks. But I don't know. I get very nervous in a tournament at first. I get like tight and everything. And for me, the first win is huge, but even beyond that, the first couple of points that you get is a big relaxation, I think.
I could see that. Is there like an opening ceremony? So I know other sports I've played, like they'll bring you together and be like, hey, thank you for being here. Any opening ceremonies? Or just like, hey, this is your court, go play.
Yeah, nothing crazy like that. No, but at the end, there's a lot of fans there, people signing autographs. No, I'm kidding.
You sign any babies?
I signed a baby's head.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Babies in the village?
Well, I did. Imagine.
Yeah.
The tournament me and Mark did prior to this, which was an open tournament in Gainesville, so you don't know what you're getting into. He knows more because he'll see what duper ratings and stuff. So there was some that were low and there was some that were high, but you still don't know. Like my duper rating sucks.
What is it?
It's probably like a 3.6 or something, because I haven't really done a lot of tournaments.
Did you look after this tournament?
I never look. I don't pay attention. I know there's a lot of people we know that pay very close attention to their duper. I don't take it that serious because, well, first, it's almost better for me if I'm not doing a lot of tournaments to have a lower one. Because when people see that, they're like, oh, we got this game.
I'll take this guy for granted.
Yeah, this guy sucks. But what was my point? What was I saying? Oh, that tournament. That tournament turned out to be a very low-end tournament. You don't know. You're going in there not knowing, so you're ready. But we just absolutely demolished them. And at the end, it was almost like an autograph time. Yeah, I swear. They thought we were like superstars. You guys are like, bro, you guys play with Ben Johns? No. But
that's funny.
It felt good.
Yeah.
But it was a stupid day. Not challenging.
So there were other Ocala people down there playing though? Anyone in
at the dumb tournament? Or
no,
this one?
The Del Webb one.
Oh yeah. There was people there, not in our bracket. No, in the 4-0 and the 3-5.
Okay.
I don't want to name names here. Okay, I'm not going to name names, just in case. But 2 guys that we know that are 50 plus, that are super good players, okay, that have no business playing at a 3.5 level, went in there and absolutely destroyed everybody at a 3.5.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean,
was that their first tournament?
They're way too good for that. No, they do tournaments all the time. And this is a huge compliment to them. They're way too good for that. But
I mean, anytime I hear anyone talking about a pickleball tournament, if they're like, hey, I'm a 4 or 5 player, but I'm going to go play 4-0 in this tournament. That seems to be the thing. Everyone wants to go play down lower.
I know. I see that all the time.
I guess do they just want to win the tournament? Because the first thing you said was it was very, the competition was right. Mm-hmm. Right? You were in the right division.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's kind of a little bit of what I'm going through right now is I'm going to play at the Cohadjo tournament coming up, which I've never played a tournament, but on the 15th. And it's like, I just want to be in the right division. And I've never played a tournament. I don't have a duper rating. I know the guys around Ocala, but I don't know. I just want to be in the right tournament and the right, bracket. So those guys know, and they just played down lower just to win.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. I don't know if that's because they want to increase their duper. I guess maybe I don't even know exactly how the duper works, honestly.
I don't know either.
But I would assume if you're winning, well, maybe your duper's going up. If you win at a 3.5, you're at 3.5, 3.754, whatever it is. If you win at a 4. But I think even if you lose, you could go up depending on
I think it depends on who you're playing against. It factors in their scores. I know that. Yeah.
Right. That's true.
So if you're losing a 5-0, it's probably not going to crush. And you're a 3-5, that's not going to crush.
So maybe what I'm saying is not true then. So if you're going to play down, it's not helping your duper at all, probably.
maybe they just get nervous going. I don't know.
Maybe, like medals.
Yeah, maybe they want to win medals, or they get nervous going to tournaments, and they just I don't know.
They have like a one room, a wall of just medals everywhere. And like when their family visits from out of state and stuff, they're like, wow, look at you. You go. Could be. Because my people, even that aren't here, they think like things just based off knowing about me, or let's see something on Facebook that Mark will post that we did something. Mark posts some really cool stuff on Facebook in tournaments. Like even this tournament, we have video and stuff, and he always lays it out in a positive way. Yeah. We didn't get any medals, but it's still laid out in a positive way. So then that translates to people who don't know the game and just know you from like New York or something. So wow, Tony's really kicking ass in Florida.
He went to this tournament.
Yeah, like he's a pickleball king out there. But no.
Yeah, it's all relative, right?
Yeah, it's all relative.
That's cool. Oh, maybe those other guys, hopefully maybe the next tournament they'll move up and play where they kind of need to. So, or maybe they'll just keep filling up their medal room.
Right. The more the better. Yeah. So your thing though, I don't think that you could be playing in the wrong thing locally. I don't think there is such a thing for you.
Well, is there going to be outside people coming into play, right? Like I think I feel comfortable playing against all the best players in Ocala for sure. It's just, I know there's players outside of Ocala that are probably really, really good. And are they going to come here, right? And am I going to get embarrassed?
What would you consider, what result would you consider you were not in the right bracket?
Just a competitive game, right? So if we're playing to, first of all, I've never played to 15. We always play to 11.
It depends where you are. You probably will play to 11.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, 11-8, 11-9 game. That's to me competitive. If I lose by more than that, I feel like, something fluky happened, or maybe they're just that much better than me, right? So.
Okay, so I'll ask you this way. So let's say you were playing, like at the highest level you play here. Mm-hmm. You know who those people are. And that was your competition. And you did lose all your games. Say you played 4 games that you lost. And you lost like 11-4, 11-6, 11-5, 11-7. Those 4 games. Would you consider yourself in the right category, but just needing to work a little harder to get to the right, to win? Or would you be like, I'm not in the right category at all?
If it's the people around town, I would be in the right category. Even if I lost that day, I would just, maybe I just played terrible. I sucked.
Right, but what if it was not the people in town, but it was the same level as that, though?
Good question. I mean, I would think they would be better than me. If I lost 4 games in a row and I couldn't get past 5 or 6, I would feel like I was in the wrong bracket. But
really,
that could be contributed to being maybe a tournament. You're a little more nervous, right? Mm-hmm. Like what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I can't get past 5 or 6 points, either like something's got to be wrong with me, or they're just that much better than me that I shouldn't be playing there. Like an example, went down to Oxford one time and I haven't played against John Sperlin. He's the pro down there. Adam and I played against him and I forgot who was on his team, and he beat us like 11-5. Like it was very evident. Like I couldn't compete with what he was doing.
Right.
So I guess that's how I would feel if I've lost 4 games in one day, all of similar. I would just feel like I was not where I should be.
But aren't there different losses even with the same score?
What do you mean by that?
Okay. I've played people that I know are way above where I shouldn't be there. Like I've got the understanding that I'm not in the right place here, but still got 5. Like they were manhandling us. Okay. But like there was just we could figure out how to get a few points along the way, but like we had no control. They were clearly way better than us. And I've also been in situations where I'm playing someone that I know I could beat or give a good game to, but we just couldn't pull it together to get more than 5. Yeah. But I don't consider them out of my league. I consider them maybe a hair better, and I could rise to that occasion here and there. And eventually there's a difference, a huge difference.
And I could see that on a one-off game or maybe 2 games, but 4 games, if that's where I was kind of separating that out.
I got you.
Yeah. If it was 1 or 2 games, I can understand what you're saying is like, hey, it just didn't go right, whatever that game was. But I feel like 4 games is kind of the deal breaker for me.
Okay. So, all right, and just based off the score you're talking about, only the score, not the sense of play during the game.
Yeah, I mean, if they're controlling the points the whole time and putting constant pressure, and I can't I can't flip that script on them, that's where I kind of draw the line.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. And that's what I'm talking about, though. That's how I think you could really tell the level.
Sure.
If you're in the wrong place or the right place.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
And in, like, for example, this tournament I did, there was nothing like that at all. There was no sense of, I mean, we did lose a little control when we lost that game, and they were really on and sharp, but nothing that we can't normally handle. They were just having a good run, good momentum. And then, like, I've played games where, like, I was with a regular guy, like our level or whatever, like an Evan or Sam or something, against like a Jorge and Jason, really trying to beat us. Like I say before the game, give it to us. I want to play a game. Just don't hold back. And I had no control. Like, they just were fucking handling us. There's a difference.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. You're trying to hit a drop and they push.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing's working.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a frustrating feeling.
It is, especially when it's when self-induced as well. That's what I hate. It's okay if they just hit a great shot and I can't get it back, but it's like, say I try to hit a couple drops and for whatever reason I'm not hitting good drops. So then I'm like, all right, I'm going to drive a few balls. All right, I'm just going to drive, and then I drive them out of bounds. So it's like, okay, I couldn't drop and I drove my balls out of, like, all right, my third option is going to be is I'm going to lob, right? Like usually lob's my first option, but like that's when I get more frustrated. It's like, all right, I have a few weapons that I usually use and none of them are working today.
That's extremely frustrating.
That's the maddening part of pickleball.
Yeah. So. It's maddening. It really is.
But if they're just hitting good shots, I can live with that, right? I just got to make it harder on them to hit good shots. So.
Yeah. How do you get through that? You say you got 3 very powerful things in your arsenal, like the lob, the drive, the drop, say. All right. And you're really good at all 3. Nothing's working remotely. Even the stuff that you're doing right, even if you're executing them right, they're still not working.
Yeah.
What's the next step? Like, what do you do to get better at that?
So the things I've done is I've just practiced, right? Like my backhand was it's still not a strength of mine, right? But my backhand used to be a big time weakness. So what I did was for a few weeks, I just focused on my backhand during my play. And although I've never really drilled, I think one day you and I got there early and I hit a few backhands, which I always joked early on is I don't ever, it's pickleball. I'm never going to warm up and I'm never going to practice, right? That used to be my mindset.
Yeah,
just to screw around, right? But then I was like, hey, I really need to focus. If I want to get better at this, right? And I have to start hitting a backhand. I can't just be in case of an emergency. It actually needs to be an option for me. So I focused on that during the next few weeks. And actually I played bad for a few weeks because of it, right? Like I'm trying to hit more backhands and then that leads into affecting some of my other shots. So that's what I did. I just leaned into it and just started focusing on it. So, I don't know if that answers your question.
It does. And when you did that, was there other things that were not working out as well?
Yeah. I mean, in fact, because I was putting so much, because when I normally play, I don't think of anything. I just play the game, right? I'm not thinking like, hey, I'm going to hit more drops or more drives. Well, I started really just thinking like, I've got to hit backhands.
Yeah. So then during games.
Yeah, during games. Yeah. So it kind of slowed down just my overall play.
I know.
So, because I was just hyper focused on it. So yeah, I didn't play good. And that was frustrating.
Did it affect you because you weren't doing it as much, so your executions were off on the other things? Or was it more that you were just making stupid choices to get more action on the backhand?
Yeah, correct. Right. Okay. So I started hitting the backhand in spots I shouldn't even hit it. It's like I had to overdo it, right?
Yeah.
I had to take it overdo it just so that I would make sure I'm doing it enough.
Yeah, get the reps in.
Yeah, so balls I shouldn't be trying to flick, I was flicking, and rather than hitting the ones I'm supposed to. Right. So that way it was affecting me negatively. I was hitting shots I shouldn't with the backhand, and then just maybe my body was in different positions because I was trying the backhand. Even when I would go hit a regular drop, I wasn't dropping as well. Just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and then the mental side, right? Then I start losing points to people that or games or whatever that I'm like, I shouldn't be losing. So then that would make me frustrated, right? So then I'm like, why am I even working on this backhand?
Could you have just like let that go? Like, of course I'm going to lose these games. I'm trying stuff, or that's not possible.
It's tough with my personality. I think you knew that. You knew that.
I only asked that because I wanted to just say it out here. Yeah. Of course I knew it.
No, I hate losing. So that's the problem, right? I hate losing. But it was fine. Like, I mean, I don't have to win every game. I try to.
Yeah. You do win a lot though. Like you really do.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean,
so
you're one of the most winningest people out there. I mean, around here.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I feel like it's true. Because, I mean, maybe it's because you don't want to lose, so you'll turn it on at the end. Where, like, I'll see a really good player that really should be winning. Like a Jorge, for instance. Yeah. He'll lose sometimes because he doesn't care enough to maybe turn it on a little more the last 3 or 4 points.
I agree, yeah.
So he'll just play a little lesser game just to have fun or whatever, and he'll lose, and he walks off like smiling, and then
he's way too nice.
Yeah, he's the nicest guy ever.
I know. He is too nice.
Jorge, right? I mean, how good could you get that fast?
He did. Like he started playing after us, and he got good. I mean, he was always good. Even initially, he was always good.
Yeah.
And then I remember I didn't play for a few months. Rowan had a baseball season, so I missed a lot. And I remember you telling me like, "Hey, Jorge is like good," and I'm like. And you're like, no, really good. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I came out and played. And I'm like, oh, this is a whole different Jorge. So,
yeah.
And I think he started drilling a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah. He got in with Jason, took lessons from Jason. They would get together all the time and play with Jason's crew a little bit. Mm-hmm. And this is what he told me. I'm not just making up things. He said this exactly to me. He said he would just get his ass kicked for a while, months. And then get better and better and better and better. Yeah. Get discouraged a little bit, and then maybe win one.
Okay.
So let's say you're playing you and 3 strong people, and you're just switching around. You're the weak link by far. One day you win one. Okay. And then it's just, that's how it goes.
Build some positive energy. Yep. Yeah. And Jorge's such a good guy. I like him.
He is a good guy. He's baseball too. He's a catcher.
Yeah, he played at CF.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because when he's like, Rowan's going to CF, my son. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I played there. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
Do you think there is a correspondence of people who could translate and play well here from baseball backgrounds?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, your background's baseball. Mm-hmm. Sam, Adam, Dylan Grace plays college. I mean, even when Rowan was playing, he came out and he was good. I just think the hand-eye coordination and the quickness, like.
From bat speed?
I think both. I think being able to swing a bat and in the field, right?
Okay.
Like just being able to move your feet, be on the court.
Running down and play in like center field or moving fast at shortstop and pivoting.
Yep, absolutely. And I've listened to a couple other pickleball podcasts. Like Ben Johns, I think, grew up playing pickleball. And
baseball, you mean?
Or I'm sorry, baseball.
I didn't know that.
Yep. And there was another guy that's on tour. His name's Hayden. I don't know his last name, but anyways, I was watching one game and they're like, yeah, he grew up as a baseball player. That's why his hands are so fast. So, and apparently he's known to have one of the fastest hands.
Really?
So, yeah. So I think the 2 biggest things I see with people from their backgrounds, tennis or baseball. Tennis. Yeah. Right. Those 2 things. So
yeah.
Like
tennis, of course.
Just translates.
Yeah. I know Jason has complimented like everyone he knows pretty much that could play well that has no paddle background. Mm-hmm. He said he's just so amazed how people could get so good with absolutely no paddle history. Because you didn't play tennis, right?
No, not until older.
Yeah, I never played tennis.
And I played for like 6 months.
Right. Yeah. So the only thing I ever came close to that was ping pong, but only recreationally. Like I'm not playing ping pong tournaments.
Forrest Gump?
No, not at all. That's another thing that's like a huge variance. Ping pong, like you think you're good.
Yeah.
And then somebody's only a little bit better, but they're really way better, but they're only a little bit better. And then you're like, I kind of suck. I'm like, this is nothing. And then that same guy said, well, I do tournaments and I get my ass kicked by 100 different teams. Yeah. And they're like, what?
It's different.
And they're only local. Those 100 guys, like they go like more state runs. They're pieces of shit too. So it's like so many different levels.
Yeah, that would be the nerve-wracking thing, right? You play a tournament at 4-5 here at Del Webb, and then say now you're going to go down to Orlando and play in a 4-5.
Right?
Would you feel comfortable doing that?
Well, I don't feel comfortable doing anything.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way now. It's all uncomfortable for me. But would I do it? Yes.
You wouldn't go down to 4-0. You'd go play.
There's nothing I won't do. Nothing. Like if someone came to me and said, I want you to do a 5-0 tournament in Tampa. I would say yes. Okay. I wouldn't have any expectations. I wouldn't say I'm going to get my ass kicked either. I would just do it.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens.
Learn an experience?
I want the experience. Yeah. That's all it is. I want the knowledge. I want to know what's out there. I'd rather just get demolished, but recognize what's happening in the sport. Like recognize what people are doing at a higher level so that it's in my head. You could then mentally apply that at your lower level when you're out here, but you're never going to know if you don't see it and experience it. Mm-hmm. So, no, I'm never going to play lower level at tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, and to that point, I try to watch the better players and what do they do? What do they do good? How are they doing that? And then try to translate to my game.
Right.
Yeah. Like I would watch Jason and like, hey, what's he doing? Or Adam. And
exactly
from the beginning, like, what are they doing? I would never be able to do Adam's backhand. So I quickly gave up on that. But yeah.
Really? You say never? You really feel that way? I don't
His
believe
back,
that.
it's just, I don't think I even have like the shoulder mobility to do what he does with that backhand.
It's unique.
And to create the power he has with it. So
the power thing is wild.
Yeah. I think he hits his backhand almost as hard as his forehand.
Yeah.
Which I don't know anyone else that does that.
Right.
Other people have very good backhands, but not like
control wise.
Yeah. Like, I mean, even a Jason and I don't know, Jorge. So I've messed around. I've been trying the two-hand dink, the two-hand, like the two-y.
Yeah.
So I've been messing around with that, I feel comfortable in the kitchen with it, but I'm not driving balls with it. I'll drop a ball with it occasionally if I get pushed out, but.
Right. What do you think the benefit is to that?
I think when you're in the kitchen line, I feel like I can control it better and I can get a little top spin on the ball too. So
just kind of pull it more than just with your one hand.
Yeah. Cause I usually slice my backhand. So when I'm doing one hand, I'll slice it. Yeah. So with a two hand, I can kind of go over top of it.
The opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like it for that.
Right. Do you ever find, this is the only thing I don't like, because I don't do any of that, but I probably should incorporate some of it, but I don't. It feels very uncomfortable to me. But the one thing I always see that I think would be odd, do you ever find yourself going out, to the left when you're on the left side and you're going with the two hands, but really it was too far over to really get appropriately. And if you did it one hand, your athleticism would be able to handle it and get it over.
So that is the hard part. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you have to be close to the ball to do the two hands.
Right.
Which is why I don't use it too much yet from off the kitchen line, because I would try to force it and I'm like reaching for balls and now I'm not in the right position to even hit the two hand. So yeah, exactly.
So you have to make a decision last second. No, this is a one-handed move. It's too far away.
Yeah.
It's going to be too restrictive two-handed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But you watch the people who are good at it and you don't ever seem like it's too far away. So maybe my footwork's not there yet.
Positioning. Yeah. Maybe. So that's a huge thing.
So that's kind of my next thought. And when I get to a point of wanting to be frustrated for a few weeks and only working on it, maybe I will. But right now I'm like, I'm just comfortable where I'm at playing. So
how much could one work on?
I don't know. Depends on how much Alicia will let me play per week.
Yeah.
Right. She tends to allow me to play at least 3 times a week. So
seems like that's getting better for you than it was.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's been playing more, which has been nice, right? So when we're going together, it's not like I'm leaving her at the house or whatever. So
right.
She's been playing a lot more. So it's made it easier for me to play more.
Has that ever been something where you're like, I gotta play. And you basically tell her I just have to play a little bit tonight. And she's mad at you.
I mean, she gets mad at me for other stuff. No.
Other stuff.
No.
Okay.
No, she's cool. There's no issues. So,
no.
I mean, I try obviously with Whitley and things like that. I don't want to leave her too much either. So it's like just juggling being a dad and still wanting to play pickleball. So
is the source sometimes ever that hey, I'm always with Whitley, while you're doing this, you got to spend more time with Whitley. In other words, if it wasn't a Whitley thing, you had no kids, it would be a little lesser of a situation.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Because she loves to play too, so she'll come out just as much.
So it's a responsibility thing, kind of.
Yeah, we want her, especially during the week, her weekly routine needs to be set, right?
Right.
So last night we had to have a babysitter because her and I both went. So just making sure, and I usually play one night a week without Alicia. That's the night I try to play with guys or whatever. So. And then Alicia, she doesn't usually play during the week. She'll play on Fridays and the weekends. So, but yeah, without Whitley, we definitely play more.
Yeah.
Or if we had a babysitter or something like that.
Well, I meant, you guys would play more, but even if she didn't want to, you would be able to do it without kind of as much friction, maybe.
Yeah.
Without a smaller child.
Yeah. It wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Because Alicia, she's passionate. I mean, she plays a lot of sports too. So
yeah.
She still plays tennis. She actively plays tennis. And,
Court King.
Yep. And we still play beach volleyball a little bit, not as much. So that's a very demanding sport. So it's tough.
Volleyball.
Yeah. I mean, you can play as I've gotten older and lost some athleticism. It's humbling, right? When you've played a sport at such a high level, and then like you just can't move the way you want to move.
Man, with that, that's devastating.
Not being able to jump, and you're used to being able to jump easily out of the sand, and now it's like you're worried more about jumping than actually playing the sport. So that's tough.
It is tough.
Which is kind of why with baseball, I never played in the men's league or anything like that, because you just kind of hold yourself to such a standard, right? And I just could not accept going out there and not being what I want to be in my head.
Right. So even if you went out there at 38 and you were like dominating the league, but you knew you were nothing compared to what you think you should be or you used to be, you wouldn't be happy with that.
Nope.
Right.
Absolutely.
You couldn't just do it just like, okay, it's for fun and like.
Not baseball. That's because that's kind of my one-off limit sport. I mean, I grew up playing it, played at college.
You really went far with it though. I didn't do it to that degree. Which
is why, like pickleball, that's my for fun, right? I can go out there and get beaten pickleball and be like, sorry.
Yeah.
And I always joke with some of the real serious pickleball people. I'm like, pickleball's a hobby. It's not even a sport.
Right.
So just mess around.
I remember you said that one thing to Jason that one time. He was like, you wouldn't even be able to be on the same court with me 10 years ago. And I was playing real sports at the time.
I love messing with Jason.
Yeah, that was funny.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't mess with Jason. Everyone holds him up high, right? So nobody really ever kind of gives it back to him a little bit. So him and I go back and forth on that. Of course. So he's cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's put a lot of whippings on me in the pickleball court. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, who hasn't he put whippings on?
So at your tournament though, normal play, anything unusual? I mean, everyone driving, backhand. Yeah.
There was quite a few things that were in my games or things I saw. The biggest thing that was really unbelievable in one of my games was actually against us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy, we won that game too. It was the first game. He made a ridiculous get. I mean, I don't even remember how it got to that point. We were moving him around, driving him, keeping him back, and it was a rally that went on for a bit. And Mark put a shot down like the line. Mark was on the right. The guy was in front of him. He got around it in a weird way. Like it wasn't like a dry shot. It was almost like a lob. I think Mark was in trouble a little bit. It was like a lobbish, not a full blown lob, but and he got around it and kind of even hit it like this.
Backwards.
Like that.
That never works.
The most awkward position. That's not going to come out good because I moved my mouth. He was in the most awkward position ever. And he got it back and kept it going and went on another 3 or 4, and then they won the point eventually.
You know, I've noticed like when people get balls back that you never thought were going to get back, right? Maybe they go in between the legs or something like that, and it's coming back to you, and it's not even a hard shot to defend back, but you miss it.
Isn't that weird?
It's the strangest thing. Like Adam, not to always bring him up, but he'll go between the legs quite a bit because he's doing it for fun. And I've missed a few of them, even though they're like right at my chest. It's an easy thing back, but it's like I just missed the shot going back. Is that a thing for you?
Yeah. And even if it's not that very shot, you won't win the point. Like the guy who made the tweener will win the point, you know?
Oh, even if you keep it going?
Yeah, even if it was another 2 more back and forth. But I don't know. Maybe you're just shocked that it happened, that you're still in the situation, that you didn't put it away. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the karma, like he deserves it, the gods of pickleball. Like this guy deserves a win on this point. It's fun when you're the guy.
Yes.
Feels great. Feels great.
Well, there's like no pressure after that, right? Like if you get a ridiculous get back and then you're running back up to the kitchen, like feels like any shot's going to work. Like there's no pressure. Like I should have already lost this point.
Right.
So,
and even if you did lose the point, it's like, we didn't care. We didn't deserve it anyway.
Yeah. We were on defense the whole time.
Yeah. But it's great when you win it. It's really good.
It's funny. Because Adam, and it's funny you brought that because last night he hit one in between his legs and it was like an easy one, but then I hit it, but it was like an inch from going out of bounds where all I had to do was just hit the ball over the net and it would have been a point because he was like way up against the back wall.
Okay.
Yeah. And like for some reason, I like angle my paddle weird. I didn't even have to. And it almost went out of bounds on my return. I'm like, are you kidding me? And that's happened to me a bunch.
Yeah. So. It's weird. It's so weird. I think like the main thing with, I'm just going back to tournaments a little bit and like points and stuff. I'm veering a little bit, but like the main thing is just don't make any outright mistakes. Like for example, like just hit it over.
Yeah.
You know, like the guy hits a tweener, just hit it over.
Yeah.
Don't win the point, just hit it over.
Yeah.
Same thing with a serve, return, whatever. Hit the ball.
Mm-hmm. Did you find yourself being more aggressive, like just overall?
I started out super aggressive.
Because you've been trying to be more aggressive. So did you tone it down to play more your normal style, or was that?
Only for a point or two. Once at the beginning, once I was getting going, I was being wildly aggressive. I got humbled on the second game when we lost. Well, or was that the third game? Can't remember now. No, that was the second game. Yeah, I don't know. I just, in a tournament, you don't want to lose. Mm-hmm. It's just, it could bring you down a little bit mentally. Like I wasn't down, but I was like, I wanted to win 3 games, it's frustrating. So I noticed I got a little tighter and defensive, which hurt me.
Yeah.
If you could just stay that way, you'll overcome. But I think that was a great mistake on my part. If I should just stayed at that offensive, I was doing great.
And I've talked to you before too, and you say you play the best when you're just relaxed, right? Yeah. And you're not tight. Like You're like, sometimes, Daniel, hey, I'm just going to be really relaxed and loosey-goosey. I just play better. I feel quicker, right?
Exactly. When I naturally do more aggressive things, especially backhand-wise. My backhand was really good, like as far as even being on the left, like when something's over here, like just the pop. I was body bagging people, hitting it off their paddles, hitting it at their legs.
Oh, any big hits?
In the middle. Tons of big hits.
Did you apologize?
Yeah.
Did you mean it?
No. No, but I got a lot of compliments on it. I got a guy at the end. One guy was watching me from another team. Mm-hmm. He was like, dude, all you got to do is just have your partner just pop it just a little bit and just keep using that backhand and popping it wherever you want. He says, you just win. You'll take it all. So, I know I have a strong thing and I could keep developing, but you just, you make mistakes after.
Well, the game gets going. Yeah. And you get caught mistakes. Up. Yeah. Did y'all use any timeouts or anything like that?
That's funny too. Michael, that guy, Michael.
Oh yeah.
Right. From Top of the World or something. Mm-hmm. So he's friends with Mark too. And he was there watching and he kept looking at us like, timeout, all timeout. Like when we were just struggling or couldn't get past a point or something. And you know how I am a little bit. Like Mark is like whatever, and I'm like, fuck timeouts. Like I don't want to stop the momentum, but probably I could have used one.
Yeah. Well, if it's negative momentum, right? Like just like it's not. So I feel like you don't want to call a timeout because you're like, I want to score the next point.
Right.
Yeah. To where it's making them have to because the flow is really on them though. Like they're the ones that had the positive momentum. So if you could get them to have to, sit down for a second and not have such positive energy.
So you think it's good, the timeout?
I've never played in a pickleball tournament I don't know. We don't ever call timeouts at Cohadjo, but I would think, right? Like if they ran off 3 or 4 points, you make them go sit down for 30 seconds or it seems like it'd have to be. Because you always, the only thing I can relate it to is like, at Cohadjo when a ball comes on the court and ice the server and then the next guy serves the ball out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
Or like a second serve because, a ball came across the court or something.
Right.
So, that's what I think. Seems like that happens.
That's true.
That might be a thing. So
maybe I was just being stubborn.
Yeah. Well, I know your personality. You're like, I don't want to think about that negative point. So I want to score a point right here.
Right. And that happened even in the first game that we won, the very first game. Because we were stuck at 11-6 for so long. Mm-hmm. And it was frustrating to keep turning it over. And he's like, call timeout. I'm like, no, we got to get to 12. Got to get to 12 right now. Like right now.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Speaking of hitting people, though, what's funny is, so a couple of the comments I got from the first video, we sent out to a few people. Katina, she viewed it and she's a player here locally. You know Katina.
Of course. I was supposed to do a tournament with her. Got canceled.
She said she thought it was funny that we said, the fake sorries, right? And she said that Adam used to hit me so many times to what'd she say? Like, he says he always likes to hit people right off the bat. So it's like announce himself like, hey, this is my court, right? Like
that's what I do.
Yeah. To kind of put a little fear in them.
Works.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, you just want them to be mindful of it. Like, hey, I have this in my back pocket. Right?
Yeah. Is that good though?
I don't know.
Or should it be the opposite way?
That's the way I use it. I don't know I don't know. I mean, that's the way I like to start with the power and then go off of it from there. Mainly because I'm more comfortable with that too. Right. But like, cause when people hit hard at me, I get more defensive. Right. And then I'm like, okay, oh, they're dinking. Like, let me get ready for that. So,
right. Do you try to play against, your opponent's strengths? Like as far as, when I say that, I don't mean just like he's got a bad backhand. I mean more general, like if they're pounders and bangers, do you purposely try to slow the game or you just like to have a fast game?
I initially, at the beginning of the game, I play more my game, right? I want to get comfortable first. So I'm going to play however I want to play, right? Which is typically I'm going to drive a little more. And then once I get my flow going, then I will probably start to attack their weaknesses a little more. So if they're wanting to play fast or if they're, they have a weak backhand, I don't think necessarily it's more speed related. It's maybe like I'm going to attack them in a certain spot, right? Maybe if they have a weak backhand or maybe they're not good at hitting lobs. Like I'll lob a ton of people. So that's usually kind of where I'll first go to. If I'm playing against someone who I know is not good at lobbing, I'll just start lobbing them all the time.
Right. Yeah. What do you consider not good at lobbing? At dealing with a lob, I mean.
So one, if they don't hit it hard enough to where I'm ever in fear of them hitting it by me, right? So say I hit a bad lob and they have an easy overhead. Like if I'm not fearful, they're going to hit it by me or my partner too, right? We'll defend it. That's kind of what I start with.
Right. Then you don't worry.
Yeah. Then I have, because I could hit a bad one. You're going to hit it hard at me. I'm going to defend it back over. And we're back at ground zero.
Yeah. So in other words, it's the defense part is covered already.
Yeah.
The defense is covered.
Sure.
And then what about as far as offense? Like when do you think a lob is effective to your opponent when you're like, wow, this works as far as offense? Not just my defense is covered, but like you're getting them on an offensive way. What do they do wrong?
So I've started to use it differently a little bit, right? Especially if I'm talking about two righties playing together, like I'll just lob over their backhand shoulder, something like that. Or in the kitchen, I've used it a little bit more recently where if I get pushed out wide on a ball and I want to lob it over their non-dominant arm. And if their other partner's not aggressive, right, and comes over and helps them with it. So that's kind of where I've used it a lot.
Right.
And I don't think a lot of people, from what I've seen here locally, there's only a few people that do lob a lot. So it usually catches people off guard or they're not used to it or whatever the case might be. So, and then it actually pisses off a lot of people too. So
does it?
Yeah.
I never heard about that.
Yeah. So it does.
Have you had any experiences like that?
You know that case. Yeah. There's some people who hate the lobs. So, and my thing is like, if you hate it, right, I'm only going to lob you for a few reasons. A, you're not good at it. Or B, like it gets in your head, right? Like,
right.
So
like it affects you in my benefit somewhere or another.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Right? Guess what? There's a few players, when I play Adam, I'm not going to lob at him. Or if I lob a Gannon, I'm not lobbing Gannon. Like he's going to crush me with it.
Yeah.
People who have, or even a Jason who's going to angle the ball perfectly. Like, I'm only going to, my lobs are going to go way down. Like it's not going to be an aggressive offensive lob. It's going to be more defense. Yeah. I'm in a bad spot.
Pull you out too much and you don't feel comfortable dropping a dink in without putting it up. You're just going to pop one over somebody's head.
And just pray for a miracle, right?
Yeah.
But if I don't, if you don't show me that you can handle it, I'm going to keep going back to it, right? If you hit one
that goes with anything,
I know.
Really, right?
And initially when I started lobbing, it's because I wasn't as good as everyone else, right? Like I didn't want to get in the kitchen and dink with anybody. So I was like, all right, well, what's the alternative to that? What am I good at? I'm good at defending the ball. So originally I started to lob a lot because of that. And then I got good at it.
Yeah. So you push them back and then you're at the line. That's it. It's over.
So yeah. But yeah, unless they're going to show me they can handle it, I'm always going to go back to it. Especially when I'm in an uncomfortable spot, right?
Yeah.
If it's not a traditional dink or something like where I just feel good about the shot, I'm just going to, because I just feel unless there's a ton of wind that's going to hurt me, I'm just going to lob it. So.
I see that all the time with you.
I know you do.
Yeah. So how do you feel about defending a lob? What's your move? Like, what do you think is the right move for defending a lob?
I pray people lob me.
Well, I don't mean a lob that's a mistake where you can get behind it and overhead somebody. I mean a lob that you have to go behind, that goes above you, it bounces.
Yeah, so traditionally I would lob it back and even higher. That was my go-to move.
Yeah.
Recently, I've started to drop them a little more, though.
Okay.
Because if it's a normal lob, that's not going to hit and kick everywhere, right? It depends on what type of lob.
Like a spin or a bounce off.
I tend to lob back. That's my typical go-to. Yeah. I'll lob back and even higher. Recently, I've started to mess around. We're just dropping it back into the kitchen, right? If it's a normal one. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Right. And even if it's an uncomfortable position, like if you had to go around it a little bit, like you could get there, but like you're not in the prime position, but you'll still drop it.
No, if I'm not in a prime spot, I'll just chuck it back up higher to them.
Yeah.
That's always my go-to.
Just pull one way up in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then a lot of people are like, what the heck? Like,
I do that too, but I think I do that from watching you do that. Yeah. I think but I do it naturally, but I think it's from watching you do that. Mm-hmm. So the only other thing I've tried with it a little that is hit or miss really is spin around and drive one.
Yeah.
But
you can only do those on the high ones.
Yeah.
The high lobs.
Right. The high lobs that bounce.
Yeah,
and you have enough time to swing around and just pound one. But you're so far back that anybody good just like is standing there, just hits it.
And you need your partner to be up at the net to get the short ball.
Right.
After that.
That works like if you're just going to hit a really good drive, like it's just down the middle, everybody's stretching for it.
Yeah. And I've actually went away. I used to hit the high lobs, like the real high. I went away from that though. I'm using more what I call it, I don't know if it's a real term, a mid lob, to where I'm just trying to lob it just over you enough to where maybe you have to jump a little bit, but it's really trying to catch you off guard.
Mm-hmm. That's the real lob.
Yeah, I find that way more effective.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I only go high if I'm A, screwing around, or B, like in a defensive spot. But that mid or quick lob, where it's over their back, their non-dominant shoulder. That's to me, that's where I've been going.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And even if they have enough time to kind of jump, they can't get a good shot on it.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm here. If you have it over this shoulder, that pop, I might have enough ability to kind of jump a little bit. I'm going back.
Yep. I'm
off this way. And like I'm either going to be that way or that way.
And then your body's going backwards. Exactly. So even when you hit it at me, now I'm defending it back to your feet. Yep. So it's really about the next shot.
The only way that could work for me is if you make a slight mistake and I don't have to go back or get that high.
Yeah.
And I could kind of just pound it right down low where the net's here. And I'm kind of just, I notice people have trouble low on those.
Oh yeah, those are tough.
Because you're ready, but it's so low. And you're so close. But that's only if you just mess up a little bit.
And most people, when I'm lobbing them, they hit to the middle part of the court. So it kind of makes it easy to defend too, right? Like most people are not going to aim at the lines with an overhead.
No.
Because they're like, I'm going to hit it hard, right? That's what they think. So I'm just going to aim at the middle of the court. Well, so then I tend to stand there. And that's why you get them back easier. So.
Yeah. You're really good at that, actually, getting those back.
Yeah. Well.
Like being there,
well, I mean, just playing,
setting somebody up.
Just playing defense.
Right.
But yeah. Anything else?
I played yesterday a little bit, but it was fun play.
Okay.
It was at Shania's house. We were hanging out. Her daughter's getting married Saturday.
All right.
Allie. Yeah, so they have a lot of people in, and it was like a fun day in the backyard, but she has a court for anybody who doesn't know.
Okay.
Which we all play on a lot. And it was a few good games, but mostly just fun, like people playing like here and there. But sometimes that's cool too. I don't mind that.
No, it's just kind of like the Halloween thing. You're just going there, recreation, hang out, socialize, right? That's the social side of it.
Yeah.
So I haven't, maybe I'm not on that cool list yet. Shania hasn't invited me out.
No, she wants to for sure. I know that. It's, she has a lot of movement there, so it's like, it's getting the right people at the right times and everything.
Yeah.
And like, I was only there because it had nothing to do with pickleball. So I know her family. I know her ex-husband. Her ex-husband been in this room before.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, doing a podcast for something he wanted to talk about. That's cool. At the time.
No, I'm just kidding. She's nice. She's nice. And everyone loves her, so I could see why people go out and play with her.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that'd be it. Yeah.
All right, so what do we have coming up? We have the Cohajo tournament.
That's like December.
November 15th.
November 15th.
So we'll actually probably talk again before then.
We will. Well, while we're on that though, you're definitely in or you're not in yet on that?
I am. I signed up this morning.
Okay.
So I'm playing with Dylan Grace.
Oh, Dylan Grace. Yeah. Okay.
So Adam, who I probably would have played with, he's got something going on. He can't. So playing with Dylan.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And
are you going to play?
I guess. I mean, I committed to play with Evan.
Okay.
So we didn't sign up yet, but if we could get it done today or tomorrow, I guess I'm in.
Yeah. There's not that many teams signed. I mean, I think there's a lot of total teams, but I looked this morning, the 4-5 division, there was maybe 3, 4, 5 teams at the most. Mm-hmm. And I think a very similar amount in the 4-0. I don't know. I don't know if they combine.
So you think they just combine them?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the 4-0 people are sandbagging.
Yeah, they could easily play 4-5.
100%.
Correct.
Yeah.
And again, you might not go into it knowing you're going to win the tournament. Like, I don't expect to win this tournament, but I'm going to play competitively, right?
Yeah, of course.
What are you going to sign up? What are you going to play?
No, I'll play the 4-5. Yeah.
And there's people in 4 that I saw signed up that easily play with us all the time.
Of course.
So.
Well, what I heard that one day we were out there was literally people saying, I'm not doing the 4-5. It's guaranteed loss to Gorka.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Right?
Too. Yeah.
Guaranteed. Why am I going to do that? What's the point? I don't know. I don't get that mentality.
Yeah. And he's I've played against him a few times. He's a very good player, but just because one person's in a tournament is not going to make me not play.
Right.
Yeah. And Gorka has to have a teammate too. So.
Right.
I don't know who he's playing with.
I think it's Ben Johns. Yeah. You ever hear of him?
Heard of him.
He's pretty good. He's almost as good as Gorka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think one day Ben Johns will use my paddle?
I think so. It's the Daniel Corderero paddle.
What about Tate's paddle with my picture on it?
Should bring that in one day.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I think we need to update that photo or maybe use Photoshop.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked at it that closely. I don't really want to.
You don't want to.
I don't want to. Yeah. And what inspired that? Well, what inspired the picture first?
So I have an issue. So that was from my birthday party. So I don't remember the birthday party, a few years back. And when I drink, sometimes I drink too much, especially when I'm at home and I don't have to go anywhere. And I think I ended up putting, maybe Alicia's underwear bottoms on. Maybe.
Yeah.
And of course, they have an invention of cell phones that have cameras on them, so everyone decided to take pictures of them.
Oh, so you just during a party?
Yeah, it was towards the end of the party.
So it was a few people still gathering around that you knew, like couples and stuff, whatever.
Yeah, and somehow I don't even really know, Tony.
Like you don't really remember doing it.
I remember. I don't know what spurred. I don't know if someone like dared me or like I don't just actively put on bathing suit bottoms that are females.
Okay.
So and it's happened more than once too. So I don't know. Maybe that's a trend.
Okay. All right.
Do you think that's going to get us more listeners?
It's only one way to find out. We'll keep talking about it.
All right.
So all right. So that makes it happen, right? Yeah. Picture happens, and then how does it get on a paddle?
Tate was at the party, so I think he might have. This is a funny story to that. So do you know what getting iced is?
No.
Okay. Neither did I at this time. So Tate was at my party and he gave me a gift, right? And so I was opening up a gift, which I was actually shocked he gave me a gift. I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah. But that was very nice of him. He's very thoughtful, and Emily is. So I'm opening this gift, and first of all, they give me a pair of like the old school New Balances, like the old man New Balances, right? Mm-hmm. Like my dad literally has. And I tried to give them to my dad, other than I realized at this time Tate bought me like 11s. And I was like, here, Dad, you can have these. And my dad wears a size 8. I'm like, who wears such a small shoe? But so anyways, that's the first part of the story. Well, then I look in the box and there's a Smirnoff Ice in there. I don't know. I'm like, why did he buy me a Smirnoff Ice? Like a big one though, like one this big.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know why this is in here. So I just set it at the table and I keep looking in the bag and they're like, you don't know what that is? And I'm like, no. Well, apparently it's called getting iced. So if you ever open something and there's a Smirnoff Ice, you have to get down on one knee and chug it all at once. A whole bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did not do that.
I did.
Get out. Yes. Come on. So you chugged straight a Smirnoff bottle that big?
Yeah, not 12 ounces. I don't know how many. I think it was 24 ounces.
That's what I'm saying. Really?
It hurt. It hurt a lot. Yes. Which is
like
probably
one shot?
Yeah, one drink. Yeah. Which probably led to that.
I would be
photo.
dead.
Yeah. I've got Tate back since then, but that's a thing, apparently. So
I would have to not do it. Yeah. I'd be like, give me something.
You remember, Matt? I don't know how to say his last name. I call him Paisanos Matt.
Yeah, I know Matt.
Yeah. So he was telling me that he like hid one in a birthday cake one year. Like that's the thing to ice somebody. Like really? to hide it, and then when they open it, they have to. You got to get down on one knee and drink it.
How long does it take to drink that? I know it's one shot, but how long? 10 seconds, 20 seconds? I
felt like it took me a minute. I don't know. I mean, I was like chugging. I wasn't like.
How are you not puking all over the place?
It was tough. It was very tough. Because it's just all in your stomach at once. Right. It feels terrible. I don't know who came up with that.
How about afterward? Yeah. I mean, puke-wise.
No, I didn't throw up.
Really?
Not that night.
How about buzz-wise? Because when you're taking it that quick.
Yeah. And I already had a few drinks, right? So,
right.
Yeah, it was bad.
Does it come on at the point where you just like can't funk? Like, because that's a heavy hit quick.
Yeah. Not alcohol with me on that. No.
Okay.
I always, when I get a buzz, I just talk more and get more loud. I'm not one to usually throw up ever. So.
I couldn't handle that, I don't think. But then I don't drink that much anymore. But I did.
That's why I had to stop inviting Tate to my birthday parties because of that.
You're going to ice him? Gallon. You put a gallon.
Maybe hey, next time we'll have him on, I'm going to have it underneath.
Yeah, right there. Hey, Tate, come on the podcast with us.
Yeah, don't watch this episode.
Yeah, got something with you. So. Check this out.
All right.
Shall we move on with our day?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Well, see you next time.
Later.